Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for this little mini series on the Batwing tags and Batwing pocket dies. These are dies made by CoolKatz crafts, and the tag dies have been out for quite a while, and they make some lovely big tags with this lovely shaped top, but they can make booklets and other things as well. But they've brought out some lovely pocket dies which fit with them, so I've shown you how to make a variety of different pockets using that set. Hopefully you've also seen my video on how to make these pocketed tags which make use of both die sets together, which allow you to make a tag or a drop-in that you can stick into your album to offer some space for 3x4, 6x4 photos. So this is a 3x4 journal card. It'll fit in sideways like that, giving you a lot more space, or upright like that. You can even back them onto some black cardstock, cut to just above 3x4 using the photo slot die there if you want the black border. So really useful. But what if you wanted to use your 6x4 photos? So this is a 6x4 journal card and it fits in lovely. So if I'd stuck that into my album, I've got a really useful tuck spot, but it's hiding that decorative edge. So what if you want a space for 6x4 photos, but you want it still see that decorative edge? Well, what you do then, you make your extended pocket die. So how are we going to do that? So we're going to do it by using our two largest tag dies, and I don't need the largest pocket die for this one, just my matting layer. So this would work then for all three sizes. So I'm going to show you the largest one just because it's a little bit easier, and 6x4 photos are the most popular size. So to have it fit that is what I want. Okay. So what I've got here is a piece of cardstock. This is 8¼ inches, which is our A4, the width of A4, just cut wider than the largest die, which is this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up towards the top of my paper. I'm going to take some low tack tape and just stick it down. I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine, well used as you can see. If I turn it sideways, can you see better? Yes. And the other cutting plate, right. So I'm going to place it with my decorative edge facing the roller. I'm going to place my plate on top, ready for my sandwich, whichever sandwich you need for your die cutting machine. And I'm going to send it through. And I'm going to stop before that straight edge goes into the machine. And I'm going to reverse it, giving me a partial die cut, we call it, where I've only cut part of my die, the decorative part, and the two sides. So what I'll do, I'll just tear off the two sides so you can see. So it's exactly as my tag would be, but without the bottom cut off. So if I bring in my trimmer, I'm going to place it there, and I'm going to cut it. So I'm extending that cut line all the way down. Turn it round and do the same with this. So now I've got it, and I can cut this to whatever length I want. But I want it to be a to fit 6x4 photos. So I'm going to take the shoulder of my die cut, these straight bits here, the corners, and I'm going to ignore this decorative piece to try and make my dimensions. And this works as well with the Mexican one, if I bring this in, the shoulder here, we're lining that shoulder with 6 3/4 inches. So here's my 6 1/4 inches. So the shoulder is going to go there. And I'm going to trim it off. So now the dimensions are a bit better for a 6x4 photo. As you can see, I can put my 6x4 photo in and I can still see the decorative edge. So I want to decorate that now. So I've got a piece of my patterns and solids here. Now this is the decorative die. It's not the same die. This is the one I used for my cardstock. I'm using my matte and layer one now, and I'm doing exactly the same thing. I'm going to do a partial die cut. Stop before the bottom of the tag goes in and reverse. And that gives me that decorative top. Which I can then just tug off. Bring in my trimmer, line it up in my channel. Line this one up in my channel. And when I place it there, it's now fitting on those 3 edges, but not on the bottom yet. Just going to take my pencil or pen and I'm just going to mark just above both sides. And place it in. I'm not too worried about the bottom because, truth be told, you're not going to see much of it because it's going to be tucked inside there, right down there. So you could have just cut it off there. And just ink the edge. And I can glue this on now. There we go. And just iron it out. So now I've got my tag die, which fits now my pocket much better. I now want to make the pocket right. So I've cut 2 pieces from that matte and layer for the big pocket. Now the black piece fits perfectly. This doesn't, but if you've seen my previous video, the way to get this now, because there is no die to do a matte and layer for that piece, is if you take 1/8 of an inch off the bottom and you take 1/16 of an inch, or just a hair's breadth off each one of the sides, you will create a matte and layer for this. So let's ink that. And just like we did with the pocket tags, I'm going to do that tape method. Now this has been in my 2 previous videos. If you want to see it in a slower pace, just head to those. I'll add a description below to the playlist for these CoolKatz Quickie videos. Just have a look for the Batwing pocket tags and the Batwing pockets. I'm just taping up 3 sides. flipping it over, trimming off the corners, because once you've done this a few times, you won't even think about it. Oh, what do I need to do? You'll just be doing it. And you'll be making loads of these for your albums, because it just gives you that extra decorative element without actually doing a lot of work, really. The dies do everything for you. So there we go. We now just need to glue on the decorative panel. And we have either a tag, if we leave it like that, or if we glue it down, we can stick it into our album. We have a pocketed with the decorative top version, which fits our 6x4 photos in lovely. And we still have that decorative top. So I think that's just a lovely way of adding a useful space, but also adding a bit of a decorative element. And as I said, it's the same method if you've got the Mexican ones. And as you can see, I've just stuck it on. You can see I cut it at 6 1/4 there as well. And you stick it onto your album, and you've got place for a 6x4 photo. And if somebody's written on the back of your photo from years ago, it means you're not covering one side by sticking an album. You can still take it out and look and read on the back. So I think it's just a lovely way of adding a nice element to your album without a lot of work, really, and without actually using lots and lots of paper either. So hopefully you've been enjoying these Batwing and Batwing Pocket tutorials. I think I'm going to need an album to put all these in, because have you seen my hidden paper clips video? I've even made hidden paper clips using the smallest tag as well. So if you have a look at that video, you might have spotted these already. So we've got paper clips, we've got 2 different versions of tags, we've got 3 or 4 different pockets in different sizes, we've got pocketed tags, and now I think one of my favorite things are the extended pocketed tags. I think they're just brilliant for our 6x4 photos and just so useful. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, a thumbs up would be appreciated. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because I've got more ideas coming up, so you'll be notified then when the next tutorials are up. A comment does help a lot, so if you have enjoyed it, please just write a little hello, just even put an emoji in, it doesn't matter, it all counts. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you do have a go, as usual, share photos in my Facebook group, Paper Crafting with Paul, link in the description below. And if you've used the CoolKatz dies, share in their Facebook group called CoolKatz Crafts, again linked in the description below. So thank you for watching. If you want to see more of these CoolKatz quickie videos, some quick tutorials, head to my playlist section on the top. There'll be a CoolKatz Quickies playlist. Click on that and you'll see lots and lots of just quick dip in, dip out videos on how to use the dies. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.